Hey everyone, I am currently driving, but this is where I do some of my best thoughts. And don't worry, I have my phone MacGyvered in my dashboard console here, so I am hands-free, so no fret, look, hands-free. I just wanted to talk today about, I actually run a private coaching group, an online coaching group for doTERRA wellness advocates, and something that we talked about on Monday, and I felt really passionate about sharing for anyone who, is in network marketing or is in doTERRA, or like primarily doTERRA, just because that's what I'm speaking to, but it goes for anyone that's in a network marketing business, or even that runs a business that is not just self-employment, because that's almost a little bit different, but running a business where you have to be the one to focus in order to get the job done. Like, you have to really sit down and do the things. You have to choose to do the things. And I wanted to talk about this today because, it's definitely something I'm passionate about. It's something that I'm passionate about teaching, is helping people, make the right decisions when it comes to prioritizing our time. Because a lot of people will say, I don't have time, or I can't focus on doing my business, or I just can't seem to get the stuff done. And the truth of the matter is, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. When I started my network marketing business with doTERRA, I was working a full-time job and I was pregnant, and I still was able to hit the rank of gold in my first 10 months. And that wasn't because I, just happened to have this insanely large network. It wasn't because I happened to, just do something extraordinary. It was the fact that I had made this choice about focusing on what was the most important thing to me, which was I need to replace my income before I leave on mat leave, before I go on mat leave. And so that happened to be the rank of gold. And here's what I've discovered after having built a business now for just over 3 years and worked with, many different educators or business builders, is that one of the most common things that I hear when it comes to, not being able to focus, my interpretation of this is, first of all, we have really been conditioned since we were little, since we were little kids and we were off to school, all the way through university, through getting, our 9-to-5 corporate job. We're conditioned to know exactly what we need to do and when we need to do it. So when we go to school, we go for a certain time, bells ring, we go for recess, bells ring, we come back to class, bells ring, we go for lunch, we go home, we eat dinner, maybe we have an extracurricular, we go to bed, we do it again. Everything is very systematic. It's very organized in a time fashion, and we have responsibilities, and we have, a job profile, or even a student job profile, a student profile that we need to attend to, that we need to follow and be diligent at doing. And when we go off to work, it's the same thing, right? We're given, okay, if you're going to do this job, I'm going to pay you X amount of dollars, and here's your job profile. Here's what you need to do. You need to do X, Y, Z, and, you need to come to work at this time. This is the time that you take your breaks. These are the times you take a vacation. And we're just very conditioned to be held accountable and to be given accountability in terms of what we need to do when it comes to performance and to action. So when somebody starts a network marketing business, they're starting something where the onus is on them to fill those needs. The onus is on them to create their own job profile, because everyone can choose what they want to do in their business and how far advanced they want to get when it comes to their business, how quickly they want to go, how slow they want to go. And the onus is on you to hold yourself accountable to that. And that is really outside of our conditioning, right? It's something that's not the norm. It's not something we're used to. And so oftentimes we'll either retract and start doing things that are non-income producing, things that are either there to minimize stress, or things that our distractions, because we actually are just not conditioned to know how to hold ourselves accountable or how to take action without specific guidelines or somebody holding us accountable to those things. So I want you to ask yourself, if you were to have hired you in your doTERRA business or your network marketing business, would you keep you? Would you hire you? Would you fire you right now? If you looked at what you are doing in your business right now, would you fire you? And I think that's the question, because when it comes to focus, the focus is only because, well, hey, in this business, I finally have freedom. I finally have the freedom I've always wanted. I can do what I want, when I want, however I want, in the time that I want. And that freedom is so exhilarating that we fill that time with things that minimize stress and things that are escapisms. When in actuality, we should be taking that freedom time to create a business that will ultimately provide us complete freedom to do what we want to do. However, it is imperative that you still set yourself a schedule. I personally believe, having done this business for 3 years, having worked in a corporate environment that was insanely structured, very, very structured by the half hour, in fact, a 10-hour shift, by the half hour it was structured. I can tell you that my success with doTERRA came more when I gave myself a job profile, accountability, and an actual schedule of when I was doing things. So for me, I actually schedule my days Monday to Friday in pipes. Monday I do prepare, Tuesdays I do invite, Wednesdays I do present, Thursdays I do enroll, Fridays I do support, and then I do that from 9 to noon every single morning during the week. And then afternoon is all my bonus stuff. So I'm like, bonus, I'm teaching a class tonight. Bonus, I'm doing a wellness consult today. Bonus, I'm gonna go meet with a builder. Because I do all of my structured stuff in the morning, and then I have that freedom. Now, these are things that I would call a Q2, which is important but not urgent. So if there's a Tuesday where I need to do something else, other than invite, or something comes up for the day, or I just need to take a day off, it's okay. The world won't come crumbling down, right? So I have a little bit of that freedom to adjust my schedule as needed. But I still feel that in network marketing, it's imperative that you set yourself an accountability schedule and find an accountability partner, which may be your upline, your mentor, who's going to hold you accountable. They're not your boss, but they're giving you almost that same feeling that as human beings, we've been conditioned to know all too well. So that is my recommendation on how to stay focused and how to actually achieve your goals. And then go back and watch my last video on the pleasure zone to really understand how to structure yourself to move towards the pleasure of what it is that you want out of this business. Hopefully that was helpful. I always say that at the end of every single, I swear that sounds like my tagline. Hopefully that was helpful. All right, anyways, guys, I'm going to continue on my little country road journey here. Happy Friday. This is exciting. Fridays are always exciting. And see, today I have to attend a funeral, unfortunately, but or celebration of life. But so I moved my Friday support day until this afternoon. So I'm going to be doing my 9 to 12 at 4 o'clock instead. So so with this type of business, you have a lot of flexibility, but you still have to make sure you hold yourself accountable to doing it. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.